Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in, and if you are an old one or a return subscriber, welcome back, soul family. Now I'm going to sort out my camera because again it's wonky. Oh, this keeps happening. Wonky vision. I hope everyone's doing really well, and if you are new to my channel, I just got to see the inside of my palm. But if you're new to my channel, welcome in. It's good to have you here. Now, I'm going to do my disclaimers really quickly, just get them out of the way. I know they can be boring, but they have to be said, okay? Just because I feel like it's quite important that we do not romanticize tarot, okay? By watching my videos, you are in agreement that you take responsibility for yourself. While watching my videos and therefore after, anything that comes up in the areas of finance, law, mental health or physical health, especially if it really resonates with your story, please ensure that you are actually reaching out to those who are professional, who are qualified in those areas, and that you are seeking advice and guidance from them before taking any from me, okay? If I say anything to do with pronouns, he, she, they, masculine, feminine, male, female, I'm picking up what I see on the cards and the energy that I pick up on the cards. I'm really warm. I'm going to do this, one sec. It's super hot today. But yeah, you can place any gender that you want if it fits for your story. Just don't make the story fit if it doesn't, and you can get rid of the genders altogether if you really, really need to. Now the song that got stuck in my head, so I had to go and listen to the lyrics, was I can never say her name properly, Sawiti and Galaxara, Sway With Me. I've actually linked it down below for you guys if you want to listen, because sometimes you may get your own downloads. The words are flashing lights of devotion, circling in slow motion. I kissed the lips of a potion and now I'm out in the open. So follow me into the dark, break a piece of your heart, break off a piece of your heart, sell it, sell it, sell it for money and cars. Come out wherever you are. I whip my diamonds out. My time is timeless now. I get so high. The feeling so supersonic. I try to stop, but I just can't stop it. What I got at the first part that kind of caught my eye was to do with I kissed the lips of a potion and now I'm out in the open. And this circling in slow motion, someone was looking at their prey, and this kissing the lips of a potion, someone may have been tricked or love bound in some way. And they were left out in the open, they were left vulnerable. And that's so follow me into the dark. So somebody was under the spell of someone else, and they followed them into a dangerous place, and part of their heart or part of their soul was sold for money and cars. Because this my time is timeless now. Why are they talking about their life, their youth? Are they talking about, I don't know if there was like running out of time and now they've got loads of time and they get so high. So they might be partying and stuff. And I look just down here and it says property, real estate, money owed, money for services. You are the boss, climbing the ladder. So you have somebody here who may have been sleeping to the top. They may have been fighting to get your position or someone's position here. I'm going to ring my bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us, for me and for you. If you have any type of sensitivity to sound, please turn down your listening device now. Let me have a look at these actually, because I haven't used them before. Oh, it's alright to be alone. They were trying to out someone here. So to keep this out. Okay. I keep getting caught on this jumper. One sec. Let me see if I can get this off. I'll take you off for a second. Interesting. So there's someone here who either has a lot of real estate or money, but this money is owed because you are the boss, or you are supposed to have this, and they have been using love spells, or they've been doing some sort of manipulation to get someone under their thumb, to follow them into the dark, to do whatever it is that they tell them to. This person could be an earth sign. They don't have to, it could just be about money. We've got creative flow upside down. This is somebody who doesn't have a lot of, they don't have a very, very high emotional IQ. They may have a high IQ, but not a very high EQ. Earthbending. Plants grow faster, bigger, and with more flourish when you give them love. This person could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. They don't have to be, or these could be the areas that they have been trying to affect in someone's birth chart. Because Taurus looks at your income, it's the second house. It's income, it's money, it's luxury. Your 6th house is Virgo. It looks at your routines and work. It looks at your nutrition, your fitness, how you analyze things, how you compartmentalize things. And Capricorn is about fame. It's about your career. It's also to do with breaking or being stuck in certain behavioral or even just addictions altogether, because the 10th house is also to do with the devil. Now let's see. I'm going to put that one there. Let me get some more of these out. I haven't used them in ages. I hope everyone is doing well, wherever you may be. Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious. The Ram. The Ram. So this is Aries as well. And it says if you smell something nice, it's good energy. If you smell something bad, it's bad energy in your house. And I didn't write this. This was my ex's son when he was really little. He wanted to help. So he wrote that down. So someone here may have Claire. What's the word for like Claire? For having psychic smell. Keep an eye. This is why we've had a lot to do with like house clearing. Like my last reading was really focused on someone doing a house cleansing. There's some sort of energy rushing forward. There's some sort of energy rushing forward. Now I don't know if that's rushing forward towards you or towards this person. Because what I'm getting so far is there is a trickster and someone who has been tricked. And both of them seem, I feel like one of them, they manipulate or do something here to get diamonds, to get a lot of material things. You've got Archangel Uriel coming out, which is the archangel of material things as well, you know. The body, foundation, spiritual law as well though. So that's looking at morality. The feeling is so supersonic. What does that mean? And what's on the floor? If your heart is breaking, listen to what it is telling you. That was another one from my ex's son who put that down. Tarot reader on the side. Proud of you. So very proud of you. Side eye, who is coming for you is upside down. So someone may have backed off. Someone's backed off. And I'm feeling a bit nauseous and this is not my energy. And you've got water bending. Rain, emotions, channeling, downloads, and it's upside down. Oh, so you have someone here has Archangel Uriel blocking something, but for your protection. You've got pregnancy in reverse. I know you are before you do. Girl, boy, twins, due date. I can tell. So whoever it is that was doing a lot of manipulation, who may have been doing like love spells. I'm getting like the energy of like a dark siren or someone who is, no, not a siren, they're a succubus. Because whenever you look at like the old school movies and the woman's the siren and she's so gorgeous and she's got long hair and big lips and wearing a dress with no straps on it. That is, I don't know if whoever this person is that is manipulating people, it's not that they are an older woman or they're an older man. They were taught by somebody who has really old-fashioned views on, I heard, witchcraft. They may have watched, I'm seeing like someone watching a black and white movie, but then I'm also seeing Jessica Rabbit, because she would have been seen back in like the 50s as a siren, you know. But when we look at it spiritually, a siren is somebody who uses their throat chakra. And I see those who use their throat chakra for not good, for bad. You're not a siren. You are not a siren. I'm sorry, that's my personal belief. You are a succubus or an incubus instead, because a siren's always been seen as very sexy as well, but there's a fine line between being sexy and then just draining someone else's energy through your sexual energy. I don't know why I needed to bring that up, because I feel like that's what this person's doing. And you've got tarot reader on the side. And then this one is side-eyeing you, and on the back it says scrolling through Insta, FB, Twitter, YouTube and more stalkers. Someone stopped stalking you. I feel like you had, if someone's done a house cleansing, I don't know if there was like the smell of sulfur. I'm going to pick that card up. I will remember to pick that up. There was a smell of sulfur. Someone cleansed something out and your guides are really proud of you. Archangel Uriel is really proud of you. Proud of you. So very, very proud of you. And then what's this one here? Don't take the too good to be true offer. Set up, but it's upside down. This is, whoever this was, they were trying to set someone up here. Jealousy, I heard, but they were trying to set someone up here. There's something to do with I kissed the lips of the potion and now I'm out in the open. So follow me into the dark, break a piece of your heart, sell it, sell it, sell it for money and cars. This part here, someone's been broken out of some sort of love spell. It was supposed to keep someone in like a death grip. It was supposed to keep them there, because this is how this person gets money. This is how they move from one person to another. They're giving me the energy of like a spiritual parasite. Now, tarot readers on the side. I don't know if this person can only read for themselves, or they can't. This person either got tarot readings or they did it themselves. And Archangel Uriel is blocking them from being able to read someone's emotions, to be able to get channeled downloads, and to work with the rain. This person may have been very good at predicting when someone was going to get pregnant. They can't do any of these things anymore. I've been told to go over here. Right, let me grab that one that's on the floor. Yep. It would be in the weirdest position. One second, I've got to move that light out the way. Eep. Your words are powerful here, my raw. Someone definitely returned something to sender. They returned something to sender. If your heart is beating, listen to what it is telling you. So for someone here, I don't know if they've got heart palpitations or issues with their actual heart. Now let me move this out of the way. I'm going to keep it because I may need to grab that out again. I'm sorry if you can hear an alarm. For those who are new to my channel, please know that I live near a railway station. I always find it difficult to say that. And every 15 minutes or so, there is that sound that goes off because the barriers are closing on the road so that a train can arrive or depart. I apologise if it's irritating. It's something that I have listened to so much now over the time that I've been here that I don't even notice it, only on occasions. Now tell me about this trickster. Tell me about this trickster. Tell me about this trickster. Silent cries. This person's really upset about something. They've been outed. Something's been outed. Now I'm out in the open. Now I'm out in the open. I get that whoever it was, they're bribing more. I feel like they're like a side chick or a side man. They're not the main chick, because colours is upside down, and then we have butterfly effect and silent cries. Something's been outed that was supposed to be kept quiet. Now if this person hasn't done a spell, it was almost like being around this person made whoever it was that they were manipulating under their spell. I feel like they've done some sort of spell work. They've done some sort of weird spell work. This is also to do with spiritual law and consequences, because Archangel Uriel is the angel that resides over, the status quo, so to speak, of ensuring that spiritual law is kept in balance. And you have a butterfly in the background. Whenever I see butterflies, I know that's to do with the spirit realm. It could be to do with someone's guide, someone's loved ones. Archangel Uriel is ensuring that balance is being restored. Balance is being restored, and this person is crying over it because the butterfly effect has been outing it's come up before, someone's sexuality. Because I used this card, I can't remember, I don't know where I put the actual, the little description booklet. I have no idea what that is. But whenever I see colours and I see the rainbow, I think of LGBTQIA+ community. And that's in reverse. Something's been outed. Something they want to keep quiet. What was it? What? And I feel like I don't know if it's the actual tarot reader that's been outed or if it's the person that they have been manipulating. Oh, both of them wanted to come out. Deadly words. Ooh, my goodness. And magical moments in reverse. The three witches in reverse. Yeah, their magic stopped working as well. So how did their magic stop working? They came for you. They came for someone in the collective. They may have seen that you were spoiling their plan or spoiling something that they were planning. Because I feel like these people are professional love con artists. And that's irrespective of gender. There's someone here, this person here, whoever it is wearing this suit, wanting to keep it very, very quiet, that they may have an alternative, I heard an alternative sexual orientation that they haven't told other people because of the community they're in or because of their beliefs of their family, whatever that may be. And so this person is side chick material, side man material. Magical moments and deadly words. Something was outed completely, but it's affected both. It's affected both. These butterfly effects have left this person. It's also something to do with their spiritual powers or their spiritual gifts have been messed up. Because you've got magical moments, silent cries, and deadly words here. Let's see if I can pick you up. And then you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Nine of Cups in reverse is next to the Three Witches in reverse. And heart attack. I told you there was something going on with someone's heart. The aftermath. I don't know what's going on here. Look, reversed. They tried to use a puppet of some sort. And it went wrong. They were trying to do something to someone's heart. I don't feel like it was whoever they were manipulating. I don't feel like they were doing it to that person because they had their claws in that person. It may be it may be something to do with the collective speaking truth or bringing focus to them, because that's what it said at the flipping start, didn't it? Of that song, Flashing Lights of Devotion, circling in slow motion. They work as a group. There's 3 or more women or 3 or more feminine energies, and that's, again, I'm going to cut out the women, that's irrespective of gender, but they work in a group, and I don't know if it's a family business like grandmother, mother and daughter, or if it's a mother and 2 daughters. I don't know. They could just be people that work together. But this Flashing Lights of Devotion circling in slow motion. I was watching a program last night. It's called the Dead Detective Boys or the Dead Detectives Clan. I can't remember. It's on Netflix. It's quite cool. And the one that I got to the episode that I was watching was where this girl had a dandelion sprite inside of her, where the sprite itself does not feed off of the person. It feeds off of attention, off of admiration, off of people massaging their egos, you know. And that's the energy that I'm getting here, especially with that Flashing Lights of Devotion circling in slow motion. So there's something about them working together, and the way that they speak to whoever their target is how they get them besotted and how they do their spell work. They do it together. It's giving me the vibes of Charmed from back in the 90s, that witch program, but rather than them being good witches, they siphon energy in some way. And Archangel Uriel has stepped in, because at some point they have turned their focus towards you or focus towards someone in the collective, and it's not happening. It's not. They were trying to block something when it came to your creativity as well. Someone's being told as well, if there's a bad smell, especially, and I know I said it already about like sulfur, there's a need to not only cleanse your house, but a need to do a deep spiritual cleansing. They definitely tried sending something, but it didn't work. It didn't work. And there was a massive argument that happened. I want to know how did this person break out of the spell though? I think it may have been when they tried to do some sort of spell work on you. This person is crying. Somebody out of these 3 have had a heart attack. They may have tried to do something on the full moon. The spell work they did on the full moon, it led to somebody having a heart attack. That's wild. That is wild. And you've got the 9 of Cups coming out here in reverse. Now tell me, not this one, okay. What was it that they did towards the collective? Why did they do something towards the collective? More like, why did they do something towards the collective? One question at a time, because I've got other questions in my head. They tried to block some sort of moving forward. It's got to do with some sort of property or real estate. Money owed, money for your services, you are the boss. There's something going on here with you climbing the ladder that threatens them, or something about your awareness of them climbing the ladder threatening them. I don't know if it's because one of the targets is a family member of yours, or a love of yours, or a childhood friend of yours, or a work colleague. I don't know, but you've got the Hanged Man here to the 2 of Wands. This is blocking moving forward. This is blocking opportunities for you to have creative flow. It's blocking opportunities for you to, with that earth bending, it's giving me the Empress energy as well. The Empress card of growth, of nurturing, of abundance. And then you have the 4 of Wands. They're blocking some sort of property. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so That's starting to make sense for me. This property that they may be holding on to, or this real estate or money or whatever that may be, they may even have their own business, which is why it says you are the boss. This may have been given to them by somebody that, I don't know why, but it's supposed to be yours, or it's something that was supposed to be inherited to you. There's something there. And this is the reason why they went out of their way to try and do some sort of spell work on you, and it backfired stupendously. I don't know if I've just made a word up, but it ended up with one of the three having a heart attack. And I keep seeing someone being rushed to hospital. This person is brokenhearted and crying because they did something that was supposed to affect your heart. It was supposed to affect someone's heart in the collective. You got a hanged man. Lots of blocking. Your words hold power. Should be this way. They were trying to block someone's voice. They may have tried to attack someone's throat chakra. Because I'm seeing with that card, where has it gone? The special recipe. This card here. And then they're sewing things up. I was getting that in one of my other readings of either sewing something up with a rusty nail or putting rusty nails into someone's throat chakra or into their third eye or something along those lines. And whatever it is that they did, it's almost like the energy's been transferred to them, so that puppet is no longer yours, it's now theirs. And every time that they've been doing something, it's been adding to someone's health conditions. Let me put these down, the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands next to the Hanged Man. Tell me about this person and this property. Magician. This person doesn't have anything, or their business is going bust. If they are a CEO or they have their own thing going on, it's about to go bust. You've got the Ten of Wands here as well. They have a massive burden on their back. They were hoping to put this down. And I heard this is the last one. So this may have been the last target. They were thinking that they would get set up for life, because the Ten of Wands, as much as it's about burden, it's a burden that you can now put down because it's the end of a cycle. You've carried it for long enough. You can put that down and you can climb up that hill, go to that house and rest, you know. It's like when you watch those movies, almost like Ocean's 11 or blah, 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 and they're like, you know, this is my last gig. This is the last big gig. If we can do this, we're set up for life. I will never have to rob again. I will never have to blah, blah, blah again. I can go straight. That's the energy that I'm getting from this person. Whoever it is that's been doing these love spells or mind manipulation or whatever that is, this target, whoever that may be, and I don't know why I'm getting it's a man. It could be like a granddad or a dad or your ex or whatever, I don't know. They were the target. They were like the white buffalo, you know, or the white whale or whatever it's called, you know. They always attain to get it but never can. That's the energy that I'm getting, this is the reason why they were doing something. This is the reason why they were trying to stop you from coming forward. And it's not even coming forward as in to go, well, that is mine, thank you very much. It's more of the more that you are in your North Node and you're following your true purpose and your passions lead, the more it's naturally just going to take you to that property, to that real estate, to the money owed, you know, to you being your own boss and climbing that ladder, because that's where you're supposed to be. You know, it doesn't matter where we go in our life, because all roads point back to home, if that makes sense. And they didn't want you having this because it meant that they would no longer have that security. Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about almost like getting a payment for the hard work that you've put in. It's not the same as the Seven of Pentacles, which is tapping yourself on the back for the hard work you've done. This is more about practice makes perfect. And the more that I do it, the more I become established in that skill. And the more I become established in that skill, the more that I will get monetary value or abundance back for that. So your hard work was paying off. Your hard work was getting you nearer and nearer and nearer to this property, to this real estate, to this money owed. And they didn't want that. And they would try anything they could to stop you from having it. But it's blown up on their face. I want to know more about what this is that has blown up in their face. Because it's definitely to do with like a relationship. Ten of Swords to that Eight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. It may have come out that they had paid someone They had paid someone to have you unalived, unfortunately, or to have something happen to you so that you were just ended and gone. But this was blocked completely because your words are powerful, and because Archangel Oriel was like, no, that's not happening. We're not doing this. Nope. I'm going to block all of your, all of the skills or your spiritual gifts that I know are the ones where you get your channeled downloads, or you know how to do this spell work and rete. Now you can have a look at the cards and just name what's on them, but you've lost all connection to the divine. Not you, whoever it is that's doing this. Wow. So whoever it was who, there's definitely an unaliving spell that's been done, but it's not just that. It's like an unaliving spell, and then they've gone and contacted someone to unalive you so that the two things would mesh together. And the person who did that, I feel like it's one of the older feminine energies. This person has ended up in a flipping heart attack. They've ended up in having a heart attack because of the words that they put out. Because of the words they put out. And this love card, this aftermath with love on it, they wanted some sort of retaliation. They wanted you to retaliate in some way. I don't get this. But the aftermath came to them because of love. And they're crying about this. Why? Why is the aftermath love? Four of Cups. Because someone saw this coming. Someone was aware. Yes, somebody was aware. You have the Four of Cups in reverse. This is seeing exactly where you are, and it doesn't matter if you know who this person is or not. It's being able to read the energy around you, or being able, and I've said this in my readings before, it's almost like driving your car and every single traffic light you get to is a red, and the next one's a red, and the next one's a red, and then you see somebody, arguing in their car, or somebody tries to have road rage right next to you, and then you get home and you see a car crash, or it's seeing all of these, seeing one thing, it's like, oh, that's not very nice, but seeing it all, it's almost like going, the energy around me is chaotic. Why? If I'm not in that chaotic energy, it's different if you are vibing in that and you're really peed off and your day's not going well and you're arguing with your partner, or you've argued with your boss, you just had a disciplinary and you're attracting that in. But when you are not the common denominator in that, then something else is up, right? And that's the energy that I'm getting here with the Four of Cups in reverse. Someone was aware of what it was that was being sent, and because there wasn't the appropriate reaction in the eyes of whoever these three witches were, instead it was either grounded or returned with love, not returned with malice. It ended up creating a massive karmic flip on these people. They've been outed for what it is that they've been doing to someone here. This person could be a spiritual leader. There could be this butterfly effect. The card, let me just see if I can show it to you, because I know that there's stuff going on in the ethers, and the universe was just like, no, I'm not allowing you to start messing around. And this person's got a butterfly on their shoulder. So someone's guide was checking in on them, and I don't feel like it's the person I don't feel like it's one of the witches. It may have been the person who was under some sort of spell, and their guides were able to pull them out of it. But one of these witches was like bribing this person, or that they videotaped something. Because I don't know if there's like a pastor, a preacher, a spiritual guru of some sort who is part of a community that has very, very rigid and very limited views on anything but heterosexual love. And this person, because the way that this masculine is holding this person's arm, I feel like it's the masculine that has had this wall pulled over his eyes in some way. And he's been bound in some way to just give money and give this and give that, and I'll do whatever you say, I'll sell my soul, I'll sell a piece of my heart, But they've taken photographs or videos or something of this person in intimate acts with either the same sex. It could be with somebody who is transgender, and there's nothing wrong with any of those things whatsoever. We are who we are. But in this person's eyes, in this feminine's eyes, they know that if they hold this, they've got this as like They've got it as bait. They're like, you do as I tell you now, otherwise I'm gonna, you know, send this out. So even though this masculine may not be in this spell anymore, may not be in this person's enchantment, they still may be having to do what they've been told to do, simply because otherwise they will leak the videos that they have, and it will cause pandemonium. But I feel like this has already happened, because that butterfly effect, it's already happened. Someone here is crying. I don't know if their silent cries because of this aftermath. It's because they expected some sort of they expected a different reaction. What reaction were they expecting? What reaction were they expecting? Got a 9 of Pentacles coming out here to the 5 of Pentacles. Like there's something here about expecting like lots of support, or expecting you to support them, or someone here who sits in the 9 of Pentacles energy, which is, you know, self-made. I did it by myself. I got myself where I am by myself, and not in that wounded kind of I don't need nobody. Just I can do this. You know, if I need help, I'll ask. But I can work quite hard on myself. You know, pouring love into myself and building around me, and I can do this. They were expecting you to be left in with nothing. You were supposed to be left with nothing. You were supposed to be left with nothing, and I don't know yet if this love scam then involved the masculine as well, because up until a certain point this masculine may have not known because of the spell work, but when this spell work was broken, I feel like the spell work was broken when they tried to do something to you. Why? How are you guys connected? How are you connected? How's the collective connected to this masculine energy? Queen of Cups and the King of Cups is upside down. So this is a karmic. This is a past lover. This is somebody who is a lesson, it's not a forever, if that makes sense. The Queen of Cups to the King of Cups in reverse. Oh, so this masculine may have been looking at you as very kind and nurturing, or being very generous. They've listened to your words in some way. They've listened to your words in some way, and it's giving them some sort of strength or hope, or because I remember reading a quote somewhere and I was like, oh my gosh, that makes a lot of sense. And someone had wrote that hell is where there is no hope, or hell is a place without hope. And it reminded me of watching The Sandman on Netflix, where he ends up having to have like this actual fight with Satan, with Lucifer, with whoever. And he's in hell. And they go through this, you think that it's going to be a fisticuffs, and it's not. They're using, it's like a battle of wits, and whatever they state comes to be. So one of them will be like, I am a hunter and I kill bears. I don't know, the one before that was a bear and it slashed them, and all of a sudden the hunter has just pulled out his bow and has hit, you know, the Satan. And right at the end, when you think that this, you know, the Lord of Death, or whatever his name is, the Endless of Death, you think that he is not going to be able to get back up again, because the devil has said, I am antimatter, I'm anti-life. What are you going to do with that? How are you going to get back up again then? And right at the end he goes, I am hope. If you have hope, nothing can stop you, right? Nothing can stop you. And I don't know why that came up, because this person, you give this person hope, you inspired them in some way. Shut the front door. So the magic that this group didn't actually break the spell. It was hope in themselves that broke the spell. Because if this is something that they do as a business, and they go from one target to the next target to the next target, they are they're going to be looking at, you know, specific people with certain profiles. You know, they're going to be looking for someone who may have no hope, or no faith, or no love within themselves. And I heard it could be something to do with their mother, or the feminine energy that brought them up. And you've done something. I don't know how you know this person. If this is a karmic, like it could be an ex of some sort. I don't know. Or this could be someone who, I had a past life lover that went wrong. You were never supposed to be with this person. It's giving me the energy of what I said yesterday, and I don't know why it's being brought back up again. My understanding of twin flames, not everyone has a twin flame. We all have soulmates, and you can find lower ones or higher ones. And, you know, a twin flame is someone that shares the base vibration. Your soul has the same base core vibration, which is why you are calling to each other. It's a song. But the rest of all the other vibrations, we're made up of frequencies. And I remember being, I asked to go to my Akashic records, and I did. And I remember my hand being held by the biggest angel I have ever seen in my life, that was luminescent, had no features, I just saw the hand. And it drew me down this massive mahogany looking library, and I got to my book. And when I opened it, it was just all vibrations, because we are made from vibrations. And I was told there and then that, you know, our souls are made up of different vibrations. Some people's core ones are the same as others. Your soul is complete. Your soul is not half. That would be ridiculous, to be born incomplete. Why would the universe do that to us? Do you know what I mean? Because you've got to think of it this way. If you have a twin flame out there, you're not going to meet them when they are still going through a dark night of the soul, or when they are, you know, let's say for example they have addictions and they're still trying to get off of heroin or alcohol or whatever that may be, or they may have been brought up in a really violent household and they have anger issues and they're going to counselling for it. Why would you meet them then, when you are no benefit to them and they are no benefit to you? Anyone that is claiming that they have met their twin flame and they're in that position, that's a false twin flame. I had to say this because I feel like this is the energy of whoever this masculine is. You have inspired them somehow. If you've had a past life connection, and I will get out the cards that will give us a little bit more information on that, there may have been a soul contract, and I heard it's null and voided now. It's not there. You've got rid of this. There is yearning coming from this person. If you are online, if you have an online presence or a social media presence, this person may follow you or listen to your blogs or your vlogs, or you may be a YouTuber and they're listening to that instead, you know, because you are being seen and held as the Queen of Cups. And you've got the King of Pentacles next to it. There's some sort of business that whoever this witch is, and I heard fake witch or fake person, this person is like fake nice. That may be the illusion that they place over each of their target's eyes to make them seem that, like, well, that's the Queen of Cups. They come across as really endearing and, you know, nurturing. I heard this person doesn't like children. There's a difference between going, I don't want children, but they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, but I don't want kids, to I don't like kids, keep them away from me. That gives me the vibes of the Grand Hyde Witch from the Witches, Roald Dahl's Witches, when she pulls off her mask and she's got that big, horrible looking face. It's giving me that energy. But this person has healed a certain thing within themselves, and they broke that spell themselves. Bravo. Seriously, bravo. Good for you, dude. Or dudette, or he, she, they. Six of Pentacles is coming out. They see you as very generous. This masculine energy sees you as very, very generous. But this King of Cups in reverse, this person hasn't healed as much as they need to. Because to have the Queen of Cups upright and the King of Cups in reverse, this is almost like the empath to the narcissist's paradigm. And it doesn't mean that this masculine is a narcissist. They could have narcissistic traits. So that's who they kind of target. They target people who are very egotistic or have many wounds when it comes to emotional development. And it's not saying this person has no emotions, but they're stunted in some way. And they've been slowly healing themselves by listening to your blogs. Or maybe they listen to like podcasters who talk about, you know, how to heal your own heart space, how to, you know, perceive others with more gentleness. I don't know. But this person's going on some sort of journey. They may have been very cold. They may have not been the nicest of people, and they may be trying to turn themselves around in some way. You want to take this one or this one? This one, okay. Tell me more. Tell me more about this King of Cups. This King of Cups. And we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse to the King of Swords. Cold, abrasive, demands respect. And business, arrogance, and powerful in reverse. There's some sort of legal something went down the drain. You've got the Ten of Swords here. Death or an ending of a situational relationship. He cut it off with this side chick, or he cut it off with this person. He cut it off. He'd done it legally, and he'd done it. This person sees him as being really cold. That makes sense, because if this person was under the thumb or was enchanted and was just really doting and, oh, you want another diamond bracelet, I will buy that for you. Oh, you want to go to the Bahamas, I will pay for that. Oh, you want to get yourself like a, you know, one of those pure breed, whatever types of dogs, I will pay thousands for it. I will do this, I will do that. This person went from a yes person, no person, to going, no, I'll see you in court. I will see you in flipping court. They were expecting a love. They were expecting this person to stay groveling. So much has happened to this person. I heard including family members. Tell me about the family members. What happened to this witch's family members? 6 of Wands. Oh my goodness. Heart failure. It's coming back to failure. Someone's had heart failure. New ideas and creation, and they weren't able to get some sort of new idea off of the ground. So this masculine started to change in some way. They started to change in some way, as in they became more cold towards this person, or they weren't funding everything that they asked for. If they wanted to have, like, there was some sort of business they wanted to get off of the ground before you do, there is copycat energy coming through here, or there's jealousy coming through here, and comparison coming through here. Because if you do have, excuse me, I'm very burpy, and I had peppermint tea, so when I burp it's peppermint tea. Too much information. If you do have some sort of social media following, or you just have an online presence, this masculine wasn't the only one that was watching you or gaining inspiration from you. Whoever this person is, that's a family member, has now had a heart attack, and they're silently crying because they didn't get the reaction they thought they would from you. They instead, you just sent them love, or you just killed it with love, or whatever that may be. This person started watching you, or started listening to your blogs or your vlogs or your music, or whatever that may be. For someone, it's your dancing. I heard someone say the way that you shuffle your cards is the sound of how you shuffle your cards is terrible, or it's awful. So if you are a tarot reader, or you are a mystic or a seer, and you have your own channel or your own, I don't know, business website, and you post things up there, this person would sit and watch. They would sit and watch with these 2 other witches, these 2 other B words, and just pick apart like you're reading, or pick apart what you were doing, because of course they were a tarot reader as well, right? They didn't like that. They didn't like the sound of how you shuffled things. They didn't like tapping on nails or something along those lines, and they would all bitch about it. And then this person would moan and be like, I don't understand why my target, my one that I'm supposed to have bound, is watching this person. I had, look at them. There's something about this masculine and everything that he knows, and even like these 3 witches being so far apart from what you represent or how you hold yourself, because it's high vibing. There's something about your energy just being very, especially the Queen of Cups coming out here, to the 2 of Wands, to the 6 of Pentacles. This is a really beautiful energy. It's that energy of, oh, you don't have any shoes and you're walking past someone, I will buy you shoes, or I'll give you my shoes because I can always get more. Taking that time to sit and talk to someone who's homeless, rather than just avoiding eye contact. And it doesn't have to be just about that, but there's something about helping the needy or helping the less fortunate, and taking time to make time for other people, which I think is really beautiful, especially the 2 of Wands there as well. About, it's almost like having that really youthful energy of, let's just go out and explore, let's go out and play. And you can be 15 or 50 and still hold that, embody that energy, and they don't like it. You irked these 3. You irked them so much. You irked their demons. They don't like your light. They don't like how different you are. They don't like your hair, or they don't like the way you style your hair. They don't like the way that you dress. They don't like the words that you use. Being so accepting. There's something here about being so accepting. They don't like it. 7 of Chariot in reverse, yeah. They're really unhealed. You've got the Page of Swords here. Spying or deception, reflecting back over your shoulder. And then it says movement of residence, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. They lost out on something here. And this, I've picked up on this in one of my readings before. This person, this is the person that may have been missing out on work to do something, to do like this puppet or this magic, to do some sort of baneful or dense intentional magic, and they're heartbroken because it's flown back in their face. They did the most to try and get you to retaliate in some way. They wanted to show people that you aren't the Queen of Cups, and that's irrespective of gender, that you aren't this generous person, that you aren't this person who tries to help others, or who is very grounded, or there's a business that someone may be starting. Either you have already started this business, and if you're not even thinking about doing a business, there's going to be an opportunity to do so, and it is really grounded, and it will be really supported, or the people that will come in to kind of sponsor or whatever that may be are going to be good people. The Four of Wands being here, there's a lot of people in this Four of Wands. This is like soul family. This is creating or starting a venture that is, I heard it's like soul food. It will fill you up with joy, with happiness. And the King of Pentacles being here, this is really abundant. Eight of Pentacles, because your skills, your talents, or your spiritual gifts are so sought after. They are so sought after. Someone here, I don't know if like you create things and then just give them away for free. Because this Eight of Pentacles, this painter here, someone here is very artistic, and it doesn't, when I say artistic, I'm not just talking about a paintbrush or singing or, you know, creative writing. You can be an artistic or creative in many areas of your life, but someone's going to see this and it's going to spark this journey. I heard of self-discovery, but also of how you can expand your connections to other people who will do the same thing, or want to support you, or want to create a business with you. And they didn't want this, because it all comes back to this, this property and real estate. Do you know what? I did readings, and I remember it was like last year, talking about multiple streams of income and how there's going to be an opportunity that almost is like the canon event for everything changing. This creative flow. If someone has been going through a creative block, that's about to change. If somebody has been having issues with money, that's about to change. If someone's had issues with romance, but it's not so much romance as it is work, that's about to change. Someone's about to donate to you or give something really generously to you. The Chariot and the Page of Swords, so they've been watching. They've been watching to see whether or not what they've been doing has been working. Tell me about this property now. Tell me about this real estate. Tell me about the real estate. Tell me about the money owed, please. Three of Swords. Three of Wands. Deception. Again, frustration, jealousy, and broken heart. Travel over land, surveying your kingdom. So you may have real estate or property in a different country, a different state, a different continent. You also have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Delays around money. Now this money's coming in from the cold. There's, yeah, I'm putting this down next to the Six of Pentacles. Someone's about to get a lot of money, you know. Someone's about to get a lot of money. And they're watching to see whether you get this, because something's been foretold and they know this. This whole group knew this and they wanted to change the tides. Someone read that it's almost like a set of things have to happen, or events have to happen in a specific way. So one after the other, and then they know that the end is nigh. So you gaining this money or gaining connections with certain people, that's like number one. Then there's another two, then there's number three, and then on the fourth, this is when you get the property or real estate. And by then, these people are I heard they're either going to be dead and buried or in prison. Dead and buried or in prison. That silent cries with a heart. Someone else has a heart issue. This is not just one of them. How many of them have heart issues? Number, please. Queen of Swords. Cold, hard, demanding, and authority. And Page of Cups. So there's two of them. There's an older person and a younger person out of these three witches that are really, really sick. And then you have the Four of Cups here to the Ten of Swords. Something you may not want, but it's in reverse. Money fluctuations and being offered something you may not want is upside down. This person is fully aware that they've brought this on themselves, because that silent cries as well. This is not just heartache. Enlarged heart. Someone has an enlarged heart. Ten of Swords, death or the ending of a situational relationship, and someone's about to pass away. Whoa. Someone's about to pass a flipping away. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's intense, isn't it? Tell me more about this property. What else do we need to know? 19, self-determination. You are a risk taker and want to achieve things by yourself. You're the master of relationships, teamwork, and diplomacy. But you're being told here that even if you do feel like you want to achieve things by yourself, things are going in order, because you have 19 and then 20, right? You're being told with this Four of Wands being here, you could do things by yourself. It will take you a lot longer to get to your goal. But you're the master of relationships, teamwork, and diplomacy. Number 20, strength, awareness, and sensitivity. And condensing that 20 down into a 2 is the high priestess to the high priest. This is having a lot of balance. And look, that 19 condensing down to a 10 is about endings. This is the end of having to do things by yourself. This is the ending of having to just rely on yourself, because there's a whole soul tribe coming in. This is amazing, that are going to help with this business, that are going to be skilled just like you are, but it's not a competition. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Okay. Anything else that would like to come out, please? And thank you. Oh, thank you. Number 4, strength and stability. Stay rational, practical. I told you. And that's the 4th house. And then you've got 11, intuition, insight, and enlightenment. This is a clear message from the universe that you need to open your eyes and become more conscious and aware of your spiritual world around you. And then you have good health underneath. Look out for certain numbers, especially 11. You've got 1010 and 999 here. This mirror hour could mean positive life changes are on their way, good health and harmonious living. And 999, make a decision or change what you've been putting off. This card may appear if you are facing a transformational moment. This is also all about change. It's all about change. Right, anything else before I go? I think that's it. How long have I done? 52 minutes. I think I should go. I love you guys. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. Know that Archangel Oriel is residing over you. You can always call on him. He has a golden pentacle and a ruby red fire around him. He's very, very protective. He is definitely blocking. He's blocking anyone being able to read you without your permission. He's also blocking. They may be trying to read whether or not you are pregnant, whether or not you're with someone. Because I don't feel like this masculine. I don't know if this masculine's still around them. Should we have a look? Live out loud is upside down. And listen, what we're just talking about, transition. Transition's coming out again. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So this masculine here, they're going through some sort of dark night of the soul. They may have moved away from this person, but I feel like they're stuck in something, and they're going through this quietly. But this tarot reader can't read them and can't read you. Now, I don't feel like this masculine should be coming towards you, and I know I said I was going to go, but I feel like I need to just connect with this. I need to have some water though. Thirsty. Make sure you're hydrating, people. And I've just realised, because I don't really look at the camera that much when I'm channeling, I try to make my camera more straight and I've made it more wonky. So I hope you've enjoyed this wonky reading. Will this karmic masculine try to come forward to the collective anytime soon? Anytime soon. You've got Queen of Wands and you've got the Six of Pentacles. This person finds you very attractive and they want something. Ace of Wands. This person wants to give you some sort of like sexual offer, some sort of collaboration. Queen of Wands is about, it is creativity, but I'm getting from the wand energy, this person just finds you very attractive, very kind, but they do want something because you've got the Six of Pentacles. They see you as being very generous. Eight of Cups. And this person may feel quite overwhelmed with wanting a collaboration, or they feel very overwhelmed that a collaboration didn't happen. Because you have the Eight of Wands here to the Three of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about emotionally something just being too much for you, being way too much. So there's something that's been blocked for this person when it comes to their resources that's left them in the Ten of Swords energy. You have the Three of Pentacles here, so they're really overwhelmed about some sort of collaboration being blocked. Archangel Orion may be blocking this as well, you know that. It's to do with a business. What was the business that's been blocked? What's the business that's been blocked, please? Spirit, come through. And you've got the Eight of Swords. And I've got the Eight of Cups coming in here, which is from the wrong deck. This is from the Hermetic Tarot. And this is the Lord of Abundant Success. Okay. Eight of Cups has come out twice. This person is, they're both feeling it. Because I feel like the information that was supposed to bribe and keep this masculine quiet, this masculine at some point, especially as we had a card coming out saying deadly words, this masculine was like, do your worst. I don't care. And almost like called the other person's bluff, called this witch's bluff. And the witch was like, whatever, I don't care, rah, rah, rah. But someone leaked it. And it's got to have been the other witch, because there are three. One of them is in hospital or is about to pass away because of their heart. The other one has issues with their heart, and there's one other. Someone here leaked it anyway, and it may have been out of like revenge because of what happened to their mother, I heard. Because of what happened to their mother. So there is an older witch, a younger witch, and that's either their friend or their cousin, or I don't know, or your family member. I don't know why I want to say that, but this has already been leaked. And you've got the Eight of Swords in reverse to the Eight of Cups. This person's really overwhelmed by some sort of deadly words. Has this person got death threats? Is this person worried that they're going to pass away? Because you've got transition here and live out loud in reverse as well. And I'm hearing the song Murder, She Wrote. Murder, she wrote, na na na, murder, she wrote. Pretty face and bad character. And that song is about someone who's very beautiful, but they've got an awful character. They go out, you know, cheating on their person with so many different people they don't even know who the child's father is. And they're going, whoops, sorry. And that's the energy that I'm getting here. But with transition, live out loud, I don't know if this person's very sick. They're very sick. Princess of Swords. Someone's commented on this and it's really overwhelmed them. Are they really overwhelmed by this information coming out? They may have got death threats, you know, because depending what culture they're from, there's a lot of cultures and countries that still look upon people who are gay, people who are lesbian, people that are just part of the LGBTQIA plus community as being unnatural, which makes no sense, you know, to me personally. You are who you are and you were created the way that you were created. And they're not welcome to that. And when you listen to, I'm part Caribbean, I grew up listening to certain artists, like Caribbean artists, that when you actually listen to the song, they're talking about no batty man, or there is quite derogative of how they're speaking on especially men who are attracted to other men. And this person here, they've fallen from grace. There was a massive argument and that video was leaked either ways. This person may be sick. They may have something that is terminal. I feel like they've got something terminal and they're very overwhelmed by this. They're very overwhelmed. They may see you as a healer then. Do they think that you're going to heal them? Yeah, look at this. 666. Abundance, luck and optimism. The number 666 has received a lot of bad press in recent times, with many associating the number with being a bad omen. In numerology, however, this card and number represents abundance, good luck and optimism. And I find that intriguing that that's the way that they wrote that, because I feel like that's the same when it comes to this masculine, and how in certain cultures and in certain countries, being gay or being anything but heterosexual gets bad press, and 666 used to be seen as the mark of the devil, right? So I don't know if this person was brought up really strictly religious, could be really I can't speak. This person's finding it hard to talk. They're a big talker as well. They're a big speaker. I don't know if they are a priest or something along those lines. They may have lost their job. Because I heard devil worshipper. They maybe someone shouted that in sermon, maybe in church. They've got death threats. There's something about them being branded 666, not realizing that that's actually a number of abundance. They may be coming towards someone because they understand that whoever you may be to them, or even if you don't know them, that you are understanding, that you are welcoming of people from all walks of life, of all ethnic backgrounds, of all, abilities or disabilities, of all sexual orientation. Yeah, look, truth, absolute truth. And then you've got the star coming out. They find you very beautiful, or they find your energy very beautiful. So there's more than one message here for the transition, because I had a hate campaign. At one point, they were wrapped around this witch's finger. They didn't even know this person was a witch, because in the Bible, and I've read the Bible, I haven't finished it, but it talks about not taking any advice from spiritualists or witches. And it says it a lot in the Bible, not to take any advice from spiritualists or witches, or from, is it mages or magicians? I can't remember. And if this masculine was brought up very, very strict religious, and then went into a job that was very strict religious, if they had known that this person was going into witchcraft, they wouldn't want to be with them. But this person already cast a spell on them. Now, this transition, where this person's got hope for themselves, is learning that there is a community out there that will appreciate them and welcome them in as they are. They don't have to change themselves. They don't have to put a mask on. You just be yourself and you are welcomed. And maybe they're now realizing how very limiting in view and perception the community, even their own family, their upbringing has been. Because there would be plenty of shame, having to hide who you are. There's been an ending. Look, the ending in the High Priestess. There's an ending. I don't know if this high priestess in reverse, this fake high priestess, this witch, did some sort of unaliving spell on them. Or tried to. What else do I need to know before I go, please and thank you? The World and Six of Wands in reverse. Darn. This is more or less a failure of some sort. I don't know if this masculine's feeling... I feel like they do want to come forward, but there isn't any pressing energy of this person rushing forward right now. They may not be able to. They may be too unwell to. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. This is somebody trying to control this masculine, and this masculine being controlled because of fear. Because when you think of anything that happens bad in the world, when you think of wars, or you think of not going for that job, or whatever it may be, it comes down to fear. When we stop ourselves because of fear, the fear of failure, the fear of being laughed at, the fear of rejection, the fear of not being good at whatever it is, the fear of whatever it may be, it's usually the fear of vulnerability, isn't it? This masculine allowed themselves to be controlled because of the fear of vulnerability in so many aspects of their life. And this is giving me, this person is going through some sort of dark night of the soul, especially with the devil in reverse here. This person is having to heal a lot. What do we need to know about that special recipe in reverse? So that special recipe, that Pop-It doll card, with it being in reverse, they paid someone. They either paid someone, or they are in a business of doing this for other people. Because the Chariot in reverse, this was about stopping you from moving forward. To do with this property, the real estate, money owed, but also to do with how you creatively flow and express, and how you then connect with other people who do the same thing, like-minded, like soul family, Because doing so, this natural progress, like I said before, all paths would lead home, and that is literally an actual home. And they didn't want to give that up. And this is why they were blocking it. They were using... That's why I was getting rusty nails in the heart space, or rusty nails in the throat. They wanted... And I think the last reading that I did was talking about war water or Mars water, and you create that using rusty nails. You have the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles here. They prided themselves on the work that they did because it was a business. Anything else I need to know? Tower. They were trying to bring a tower in. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Calamity. King of Cups. They were trying to stifle someone's how you nurture and heal. Because it's giving me that energy of, you know, when you have an argument with someone, or you just butt heads with someone, and then either they come over or you go over and you're like, you know what, let's simmer down, both of us, and let's actually get to the crux of what it is that's the issue. When you think of the King of Cups, as much as, yes, he's a father figure and so on and so forth, it's also masculine energy, and we all hold that masculine energy. Feminine energy, when it comes to the Queen of Cups, is very much about how we receive, how we nurture, but the King of Cups is how we protect in a nurturing way. It's how we negotiate, how we are able to take those steps to say, I'm sorry, or I was wrong, you know. And the Wheel of Fortune being here to the Tower, they wanted to mess with somebody's, it's the way that somebody is able to mend things emotionally, how you heal things. It could also be how you heal a father wound, or patterning when it comes to how you heal in relationships. And that's when it went all wrong. Why did it go wrong? Seven of Pentacles, because they rushed it. They rushed something. They rushed it. Or they only had a small amount of time to do something. They had a small amount of time to bring chaos or conflict, and it was blocked. It was blocked by Archangel Uriel. It was blocked by angels. They were really trying to contain or control some sort of new beginning that was coming in, because they know that all paths lead home, and it all points to where they're sitting their arse right now on whatever sofa or couch in a house that isn't even theirs, or money that was bought for this house that wasn't even theirs. Yeah, look. This person wants to fight, man. They want to fight. Seven of Wands coming out as well. They are so competitive. There's so much jealousy going on there. Knight of Cups to the Two of Wands. They were trying to stop this masculine from coming towards you. They wanted to block an Emperor. Now, you can be the Emperor yourself. You know that, right? I want to know more. Now, this is to do with a business. This is something about your business. They want to take down your business. I'm going to have a look over here. Take care of yourself and heed wise counsel and listen. This is they take care of yourself can sometimes give me the air of a threat. Take care of yourself. Tell me why. Lost magic, atonement, and rebalance. Akashic libraries are open. So that's why I was picking up about Akashic libraries earlier. A magical protector is there for you. There's something about you taking back your power. I don't know if somebody verbally says, I reclaim back all energy that has been stolen from me. And if you haven't, start saying that for someone here. But they were blocked from their own Akashic libraries, or they were blocked from your Akashic libraries. They wanted to bring in some sort of rebalance, but your magical protector was there for you. And it says here, something you thought finished burst back into life, and it's upside down. This is ended. This is finished. This is finished. Because challenges, use your imaginations upside down as well. This is completely and utterly finished. There is nothing that they can do about this. This is why you have silent cries here. They expected you to retaliate in some way. Family. I'm telling you, one of these witches is a family member. Because I was getting the energy of like mother and daughter, or mother and son, or something along those lines. And then there was an extra person. And they were working together, but they're not all related. You have a family member. And I only said that because when I do my cards, if they go into like this weird triangle thing and stay like that, that's my sign for family. You rediscovered your individuality and you became a dragon. So it meant that something that you thought had finished cannot burst back to life. It can't. Because this aftermath, the reason why they're crying so hard is because rather than them being able to, I heard a sensitive spot, being able to tap into a sensitive spot, you had a magical protector there guarding you and bringing back lost magic, but bringing in rebalance for you. Someone's going to get a massive download from the Akashic libraries. If you've been having really vivid dreams and all of a sudden they've gone really murky, it's because you're being given massive downloads. There's something coming in through the Akashic libraries. This aftermath was just love, and they can't do anything with that. It's like going back to that Sandman thing. What could the devil do with hope? How exactly can you trump hope? You can't. You can't go from anti-life to hope. If you go from anti-life or anti-matter, where you have nothing, where you are sick, that's why this masculine's coming towards you. Shut the front door. Because they are at the point of anti-life or anti-matter where they feel like they are about to pass away. There are so many people that this karma is hitting, and they want to come forward because they have hope that you can heal them, you can give them hope. Just like in the Sandman, when he said hope, that darkness came away from his face and he stood back up again. He stood up straight. They want you to help them rediscover themselves, their individuality, so that they can become the dragon. And you must choose. You've got to choose. Yeah, look, you've got to choose whether you're going to help this person or not, because here it says reconsider your alliances and make new connections. The choices are helping this person, knowing what they did and what it is that they would have continued doing, because this masculine, they may not have been aware at first what this person was doing to them, but once they did, they allowed fear of being bribed to get them to do something towards you, or to, I don't get this right now, there's something about the property and real estate as well. But you have the choice here of either staying in the energy of people that aren't for you, or getting rid of them, because a new world is born. And you are safe. You're very, very, very safe. You're very safe. This masculine don't want no change. Neither do these feminines. So many of them are sick. I will watch over you and I am reborn. Someone here is watching over you, or watching... Someone's still watching your channel, or watching your collectives, or reading your blogs, or whatever it may be. Something's about to end for now. It's upside down. It's finished. This cycle is done. It's so done. New skills, advanced training, rapid improvements are coming in for you. You're gonna get so many flipping downloads. Do not worry if you don't remember your dreams. If you wake up and you're just like, oh, that was busy, it's because it was. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. I'm sorry, I just realised how wonky I am. I'm sorry for the wonky reading. I hope that this gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. Please know that if it doesn't, that's absolutely okay. It just means it's not your reading. Some of them will be, some of them won't be, because we are the collective, we are together. It's not a personal reading. Know that my readings are closed at the moment. They will be closed for the foreseeable future. I don't know why my mouth is getting so tongue twisted. So please don't get scammed by anyone in the comment section pretending to be moi. If you see anything like that, or thank God I've been able to buy myself a house because I went to Dr. Deborah, blah, 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 blah. They're also scammers, and they just want to fleece you out of some money. If you see anything like that, please just block and report them. Thank you kindly. I hope you have a really good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I need to get up to get to you. Bye.